In this example, we're going to factor using the general strategy. The general strategy tells us to first look for a greatest common factor, a number or a variable that will divide every term. Notice here that in this problem, nothing divides all 4 terms. Therefore, we move on to the next step. And the next step tells us to look at how many terms we have. Since we have 4 terms, the method that we'll need to use is the grouping method. So the grouping method, let's put these in half, and let's factor out what we can from the first group. In the first group, I see that they have x squared in common. So we'll factor out an x squared. Pulling this out, you have 3 x's here. You pulled 2 out. That leaves me with 1. You have 2 x's here. You pulled out the 2. That leaves me with no x's, just the 3. Look at the second group. You see how that first term starts with a negative? Again, very good indicator that you're going to need to pull out the negative sign there. What the 2 have in common is 4, since 4 divides both. So pull out the negative, we're left with x plus 3. And now we write what's in the parentheses. And I like to cross these out just so I can see what's left. What's left is x squared minus 4. Now before you stop and say that this is your answer, you have to check to see if any of the polynomials can be factored again. Notice this one is a difference of squares. So let's factor this one using the difference of squares. I'm going to pull down my x plus 3. Using the difference of squares, we take the square root of each term. One is positive, one is negative. And this is my final answer since nothing can be broken down again.